Mr. Johnson, it's closing time. Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson.
Hi, I'm home.
No, Mr. Johnson, you're at my coffee shop. It's coffee, Mr. Johnson.
I thought I ordered a beer.
Yeah, you did. A few too many at O'Malley's next door, as usual.
This beer is warm. And it tastes like coffee.
Let's go. You know, Mr. Johnson, you might consider going to one of the AA meetings in our back room on Monday nights.
I would, but my sponsor goes to that meeting. But please don't tell him I'm drinking again. I'm his dentist.
Your secret's safe with me.
No money, no car. How am I gonna get home?
I got you a lift.
Oh, I'm way too heavy for you.
That you are.
Well, as long as I get home before my wife notices I'm gone.
Mr. Johnson, your wife divorced you 2 years ago.
No wonder I haven't seen her lately.
Hey, Hope. Hi, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, it's about time. I ordered that pizza hours ago.
Sorry, no pizza, but if you're nice to me, I have a Snickers bar for you.
Oh, Snickers.
Okay. Ooh, watch your head. Get in there. Careful. Careful now.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, how's business been since Starbucks opened up across the street?
Gee, Katie, thanks for the reminder. You know, I was having a great day up until now.
My bad.
To put it into perspective, imagine a fleet of Uber drivers following you around and picking off all of your rides.
I'd slash their tires at the very least. Grenades and flamethrowers if they didn't back off.
Business is down 60% since the pandemic, and another 20% since Starbucks opened up across the street. My landlord's giving me until the end of the month to catch up on rent or I'm out.
Damn, what are you gonna do?
I have no idea, but grenades and flamethrowers aren't really an option.
I mean, what about a loan from Uncle Sam?
No, I have never taken a dime from the government, and I am not about to start now.
God bless America. Good for you, Hope. Oh. I better get him home.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Johnson, let's get you home before your wife realizes you're missing.
You think she ordered pizza?
I'd bet my pepperoni on it.
Pepperoni gives me gas.
That's why you're gonna be sitting in the back seat.
Good night, Mr. Johnson.
Keep the faith, Hope.
Please, God, help me find a way to stay in business.
Hands up! Ooh, don't shoot!
Damien!
Hubby's home.
Oh, I had you served in prison 2 years ago. I am your ex-wife, buddy. And speaking of prison, what are you doing here? You were supposed to be serving 3 to 5 years.
I got out on good behavior. And I'm ready to get back together, baby.
No, you're ready to move back in with me while I pay all the bills and you sleep with my friends. Right, baby?
I assure you, none of those skinks were your friends. Besides, you're the only person I want to sleep with this time.
This time, look, you've been in prison. I moved on.
You're gonna forsake me for some petty, white-collar crime?
You opened up a hospice and stole all of your clients' life savings.
Which begs the question, does a person with 2 weeks left to live really need a life savings?
You are such a piece.
And Christians are supposed to be forgiving. I swear, this time's gonna be different. Damien found the Lord. He's a changed man. And I'll prove it. A beautiful bouquet for a beautiful brunette. There's a little bit of blonde in there. Okay, maybe it needs a little touch up, but...
Receiving stolen property is a felony.
Stolen property? Seriously? You know, your mother would be rolling over in her grave if she heard you talking to me like that.
My mother hated you.
Then my mother.
She hated you too.
Wait.
Speaking of rolling over in her grave, delivered to Beth Israel Cemetery, Bessie Greenberg, plot 1235. You stole flowers from a dead woman?
I figured you'd appreciate them more than Ms. Greenberg.
Well, you figured wrong, Romeo. Look, I don't have time for this crap.
Oh, a quickie. Nice. Now that's the woman I married.
No, this is the woman who divorced you. Look, Damien, I am not sleeping with you.
Hey, who said anything about sleep? I'll have you out of here in 5 minutes tops. Bada bing, bada boom.
That would be a record for you.
The old me, maybe, but the new me's been practicing, baby.
No, you've been in prison, baby.
I still love you.
You never loved me.
I'll get your jewelry out of the pawn.
With what?
With the money that you're gonna lend me?
You want me to lend you money so that you can get the jewelry you stole from me out of pawn?
Finally, common ground.
Get out.
I love it when you play hard to get. It gets me so hot.
That's because you're Satan. Get out!
If I walk out that door, you're never gonna see me again.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay, because I didn't technically walk out, disregard that last statement. I love you.
When she gets there, she knows the coffee shop is closed and the barista is sleeping.
I wouldn't quit your day job, barista. You know Robert Plant.
And you ain't no Jimmy Page. Back off, buddy. I take extreme Pilates.
And I'm sure the dust in this place is terrified.
You're darn right, it is our... How did you even get in here?
The same way everyone else does.
Like hell.
Guess again.
Look, Mr.
The name's Razor. Razor Floyd.
Look, Mr. Laser Floyd.
Did you just call me Laser? Make my name sound like it's a light show at a planetarium. No, my name is Razor. Razor Floyd.
Okay, look, I don't know who you are. I don't know where you came from. But with God as my witness, I swear.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Do what?
Swear? Especially when the Almighty is witnessing? Especially after you asked him for help.
I never asked for God's help.
I beg to differ. This text here clearly states...
You get texts from God.
Well, yeah. It's sure a lot easier than chiseling hieroglyphs in rocks. Do you want to know something? You know that Moses actually had back problems for years by carrying those tablets down Mount Sinai. Now, what was I doing? Oh, right, God's text. Let's see. Here, let me go through here. All right. A little message from Elvis. Wants to do a jam session on Sunday. Noah wants me to watch his animals. Of course he does. And what's this? My car warranty is expired. I've been dead for 20 years. All right, here it is. Text from the big guy. Hey, Razor, remember you're on probation. How can I forget? No, strip clubs, bars, blah, blah, blah. All right, here we go. Hope Hemingway. Last night at 11:37 p.m., knowingly and willfully asked for divine intervention. They gave me a little thumbs up and 2 Jesus winky emojis.
Please, God, help me find a way to stay in business.
And here I am.
So that makes you an angel?
Well, I mean, my ex-wives would disagree with the angel part, but I think guardian angel would be more appropriate.
Wait, but haven't I seen you somewhere before?
But when I'm not in your dreams, I'm using this guitar to spread God's love throughout the entire world.
That could be the most beautiful thing I think I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Mr. Floyd, how am I going to find a way to stay in business?
Well, I would suggest keeping it simple.
I sell coffee and bagels. How much simpler does it get?
Well, have you considered hitting your knees?
Hitting my knees? Okay, freak boy. Just what kind of love are you spreading around the world?
Hitting your knees in prayer? Asking God for guidance?
No, I'm afraid God gave up on me years ago.
You know, Hope, to me, it looks like it's actually the other way around. See, when you humbly ask God for guidance, He sent me. It just kind of goes to show you.
Well, you gotta have faith, faith, faith. You gotta have faith. Oh, you gotta have faith, faith, faith. You gotta have faith. Baby! Yeah!
I love that song.
So does God. Kind of has a thing for classic rock.
Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to reconnect with God. I'll hit my knees in prayer.
Of course. And with that, I think my work here is done. And I shall bid thee adieu and let you close up shop.
Before you leave, can I make a request?
Oh, absolutely. Anything except for Highway to Hell.
No, actually not a song, more of a wish. Do you think God would consider putting a man in my life who's capable of showing his love with actions instead of words?
I think there's some miracles that even God can't perform. Shalom, Hope.
Shalom, Mr. Floyd, and God bless you.
He does, every single day. Seriously, a little help here? Guess I'll have to leave the old-fashioned way. Oh, God has a hell of a sense of humor. Do you mind?
Right.
Taxi!
Excuse me, miss. Can you spare some change?
Do I look like the kind of fool who'd give money to a lazy bum?
You look like the kind of caring fool who will help a person in need.
Insulting me is no way to get into my wallet, buddy. Do you mind? Seriously, you're gonna give money to a loser like this?
Not gonna. Just did.
You know he's just gonna buy marijuana with it.
You're so right. What was I thinking?
Now that's what I'm talking about. Seriously?
You can't buy a decent sack of weed for $1.
God bless you.
Oh, like you believe in God.
Karen.
Homeless guy! Your walker is broken again? Have you tried duct tape? Well, I left a 20 under your mat. Get it fixed. Then have one of your neighbors bend over and get it. I don't trust anyone in that trailer park either, which is why I left it under the mat. Well, maybe it's time you move out of that dreadful place. Moving with me in Scottsdale? Because I have a 6-bedroom estate and 5 cats. 1 Penelope plus 5 cats equals 6. Because a guest house is for my Peloton, Mother.
Excuse me, lady.
I beg your pardon, that exercise bike costs more than your trailer. No, I am not sick, Mother. I just walked into a cloud of patchouli oil. I'll call you back. No, I do not have any drugs for sale.
I don't do drugs.
Then why are you bothering me?
You parked your BMW diagonally across both the accessible parking spaces.
And your point?
Those spaces are reserved for people with special needs.
I own this building and I'm late for a meeting. Is that special enough for you, Tie-Dye?
The Americans with Disabilities Act says it's not.
Why should they get the closest space just because they have the disease?
Being disabled isn't a disease.
Oh, I don't see people who have cancer hanging a special plaque from their rearview mirror.
How about a little compassion for people in wheelchairs?
How about a little compassion for a businesswoman walking across a parking lot in 110-degree heat?
Do you think that's even close to the challenges they face?
They've got wheels. I've got heels. We've all got challenges, Woodstock.
My name is Dakota.
Dakota. How all-American. I'm guessing your single, knocked-up mother chose that by throwing a dart to a map duct taped to the side of her double-wide.
For your information, I was born at the Sturgis Motorcycle Rally in 2003.
That means Mommy was passed around at the 2002 rally. How precious. You must be so proud of your family heritage. What are you all looking at? Don't you people have lives?
Bitch.
And your point?
You're a bitch.
Penelope, can I speak to you, please?
Don't even think about cutting in front of me, Mom.
Bitch.
Now! Okay. Embarrassing me like that, you better have my rent.
What are you doing here?
Mingling with your deadbeat clientele.
You know, it's bad enough that Starbucks opened across the street from me, but now you're here insulting my customers when I... Wait a second. You've never been one of my customers. Why aren't you over at Starbucks insulting theirs?
I was 86th.
You were thrown out of a business that lets homeless people bathe in their toilets?
Screw Starbucks. I've been insulted by far better.
Now that I believe. Who's the lucky father? You have no idea, do you? Normally I'm pro-life, but honestly in this case...
I'm a trimester too late. For your information, Mrs. Nosybody, I'm gonna be selling it to the highest bidder.
It is a child, not a transaction.
That apparently can get me 50 grand on the black market.
Mother of the year. Why are you here?
I'm meeting with the fire marshal. Apparently someone at City Hall has an issue with my building ever since the nursing home incident.
It wasn't an incident, it was a fire.
Do you know how expensive it is to install a sprinkler system in a termite-infested building?
Oh, well, it must suck for the termites.
If he shuts me down, I'm ruined.
Well, we can't let that happen. Or can we?
Excuse me, tenant. If I go down, you go down. I would treat your landlord with the respect that she deserves.
Okay, I got that part. Oh, wait, hold that. Yeah, I got it. Oh, stay there. Okay. Penelope Brandenburg?
Yes.
All right. Sorry I'm late. Some moron parked the BMW across the handicapped parking spaces.
The nerve of some people.
No worries. I called it in. Yeah, that's right. Nothing changes the nerve of some inconsiderate fool faster than $1,000 of impound fines and fees. love my job. Oh, Carver Livingston, fire inspector. Just something wrong?
Oh, well, no. I was just expecting.
Someone whiter and able-bodied?
Well, no. I mean, okay, maybe. Just one would think fighting fires would be challenging in your condition.
What condition? Hope? Hope Hemingway?
Carver Livingston. It's been...
5 years, at least.
You two know each other.
Yeah, we attended the same church for years.
We did more than attend. We helped change the world.
Really?
Yeah. Hope and I traveled to South America together.
We built churches and schools in Africa.
We also traveled coast to coast, bringing gospel music to the terminally ill children. That was so amazing. Shall we?
Absolutely.
I think we should. Okay. Shoulders. It's been 5 years. Go with me. Okay. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do 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 do. Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. Oh yeah. Jesus is just alright with me. Jesus is just alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Jesus.
You have a problem with Jesus?
Aw, hell nah. Jesus is my homeboy.
Hope, you look amazing.
Well, I saw you on the news. You're a hero.
Oh.
I was just doing my job.
Do tell.
May I?
You may.
Carver rushed into a burning building to save a litter of puppies. And as I recall, you handed over the last puppy to waiting firemen right before the floor collapsed beneath you.
That I did. Which is what caused my current condition.
I thank you, the city thanks you, and humanity thanks you for your selfless act.
Wow. It's the least I can do for those adorable little fur babies. Weren't they cute? Did you see the white one? Little
so
cheek,
adorable.
little tail wagging on the TV. It was like, we didn't teach him to do that. It was just him on his own.
Oh, don't you have a latte to go make?
Carver, it is so great to see you. Okay, let's catch up soon.
Let's do that. Wow, my friend. I'll reach out to you.
Okay.
Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. Building violations.
What do you think the fire marshal's saying to Penelope?
He's probably making sure she gets the respect she deserves.
And speak of the she-devil, you handle her. 1 dose of white privilege a day is all I can stomach.
One sugar-free iced mocha.
And for Carver,
Like I care.
2 sugar-free iced mochas, please.
Seriously? The last thing I want to do is buy a drink for someone who's trying to put me out of business.
He's trying to protect the community.
If he cared as much about protecting the community as much as he did those flea-bitten fur babies, he'd be walking, and I'd be vacationing on a beach in Mexico.
I can't believe you just said that.
Things aren't going as planned with this guy.
Well, gee, I wonder why.
Since you have that whole lie in the sky thing with him,
The lie in the sky is God to you, heathen.
whatever. How about helping your landlord stay in business?
Really? Landlord? When I asked for your help during the pandemic, you raised my rent.
Can't we let bygones be bygones? Save me from the fire marshal and I'll take $50 off next month's rent. Okay, 100.
Do you have the mochas ready? One for you, one for Carver. That's $8.50.
You owe me 30 grand in back rent.
And you owe me $8.50 for these drinks.
Well, I left my wallet in the car.
Well, then go out to your car and get it.
I can't. If he sees me go to the BMW, it's over.
for Carver. Yummy.
What about me?
Like I care.
Look, you gonna help me or not?
I want the rent abatement deal that you agreed to and then weaseled your way out of. Backdated to the beginning of the pandemic.
Absolutely out of the question.
And half rent for the rest of the year.
Forget it. Okay, fine.
No. Oh, and one more thing, landlord. That'll be $8.50 for the drinks. So you're not deaf?
And neither are you.
Obviously not. What made you think that I was?
Well, you know sign.
My son is deaf.
Okay. I'm actually kind of embarrassed to admit this, but I asked your brother about you.
My brother?
Yeah. I saw you guys walking out of the cafe a few weeks back, and I figured that I would, introduce my...
I don't have a brother.
Buzz cut, tattoos all over the place, kind of looks like...
A sex offender?
Yeah.
That's my ex-husband.
Wow. Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe to one of us, yeah.
Okay. I kind of have this problem with shyness, so I wanted to get some background before asking you out. So when you went back inside, I rushed over, introduced myself, and when I told him I wanted to take you on a date, he told me he was your brother. And
and to throw you off, he said...
You had 6 months to live, and you were deaf.
And you still took the time to learn sign to ask me out on a date.
Well, I didn't really learn, obviously. Wow. So I take it you're not terminally ill?
No.
Okay. Is it too soon in the relationship to get a tattoo?
Oh, I don't
Together,
know.
like matching?
Yeah, maybe date 3.
Right? Okay. Date 2.
Do you want hearts?
Yes, 2 hearts.
I can't believe my car was towed.
Ugh. I'm a pregnant bitch and nobody likes me. Or would you be a bitch too if everyone called you carrying your freaking life? Oh, sure, Daddy was filthy rich, but Penelope never got a pony on her birthday. Oh my God, I'm so wasted. Jeez, why did I just say that to God? Forgive me. Penelope hasn't been to confession lately. Wait, Penelope's Jewish. Everyone's having fun without me! Yeah, you!